Hello everybody, it's Chibi, and today I am here to bring you an anime review of Sora no Method. Noel. Oh my god. That kawaii creature. Noel is just so damn kawaii. Did you see the adorable faces, man? The adorable fucking faces. When you had Sota teasing her when she broke Monster Sun, I was like, dude, oh my god, the cuteness. The cuteness is too much for my little heart. It is too much, oh my god. When I saw the cuteness of Noel's face and she's getting all teary, she's like, it's just like, that's why I love Moe. Strikes my heart. The Moe blob always strikes my heart with that cuteness, the adorableness, and just all sorts of stuff like that. Okay, so the main concept of this episode is, once again, very basic. You have two things going on in this episode. You have the entire ordeal with Monster Sun being broken in half, and then you have the other half to where you have Shione and Nonoka and everybody else just going to visit the grave of Nonoka's mother. So that's pretty much the two main points of this episode. So let's dive into the easier bits first of this episode. Let's dive into Monster Sun being broken in half. Okay, so at the beginning of this episode, Noel breaks the freaking, wooden monster, the mascot or whatever in front of the store. I forget the exact name of that, whatever the fucking it's called. But anyways, she gets upset, Sota teases her, and he decides he wants to repair it. We find out that there is actually a lot of meaning behind this Monster Sun, this wooden freaking monster, with Nonoka, Koharu, and stuff like that. It represented friendship between them. And it's not just that either. I mean, at the end of the day, it looks like a rough job the way they fixed it, but I mean, the thought is what counts, and it actually looks really nice. I'm glad Koharu actually accepted it and decided to continue to use it, because there is a lot of sentimental value inside of that wooden Monster Sun. Now, moving on to the other part of this episode, you have the entire ordeal with Nonoka and her mother's death. Now, we are actually officially confirmed with this episode that Nonoka's mother has died. It's official. I mean, it was pretty obvious to guess what happened, but with this episode, it is official that the mother is dead, and we get to see how Nonoka actually goes there to speak to her mother. The thing was, with this episode, we find out that there's a massive connection between Shione and Nonoka's mother. There's a massive connection. Without Nonoka's mother, Shione and Nonoka would never have became friends. So we find out the actual, I guess, connection between these two. And it might explain why Shione is kind of acting the way she does. Like, for instance, why she doesn't want to associate with Nonoka at all. Because she most likely really loved Nonoka's mother, and she probably cared for her. And then when she probably died and she did not hear about it, she was probably very upset about that because Nonoka never told her. But we also find out that Nonoka, repressed her memories. All her memories from her childhood, everything she remembered from her mother, she tried to repress it to where she would not feel sad and feel like she's in pain. So, it's really interesting how we found out more about her character and why she forgot everything. The episode is leading up into the point where Shione and Nonoka are going to make their overall connection once again in next week's episode. Clearly, the way it's going, they're going to get back together as friends, and it once again proves my theory with the Onohana type route. Because in this episode, we find out one other little key element with Noel in this episode. Noel states something very subtle. Says oh, I can't see the saucer if I'm going on a trip with him. So that makes us think that if Noel cannot see the saucer, she will disappear or something else will happen to the saucer. So yeah, clearly something is going on here. If Noel gets way too far from the saucer might disappear, the saucer might blow up or something, or maybe Noel will disappear. All we know is Noel could be a fucking hologram. No idea. But anyways, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I love y'all so much. You have a wonderful day or not, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.